Today we're going to talk about the Dbrand Killswitch case versus the JSAUX Modcase. So I am an affiliate for JSAUX, so I'm going to reveal that information right now. I have tried to be an affiliate for Dbrand, but they don't respond back to me. So that is not cool. Like customer service wise, if you ping somebody on a social media channel and ask them a question, usually they respond in some way. Dbrand has never, so that's something. But Dbrand also made a mistake when they created the first one of these. They put the magnetic back versus the new one, which does not have a magnetic back. And to stick a magnet on a device that uses like electronics probably isn't the wisest thing in the first place. So I kind of take a couple points off of them for that. Like that was poor thinking on their part. Very unnecessary and unneeded. But before we get into like any more of that kind of talk, we're going to compare the prices. We're going to compare the actual quality of the devices compared to each other. And then I'm going to give you my opinion on how I think they feel and look. And we'll go from there. So let's first just bring up the websites behind me. I got them here. So we have the JSAUX website up first. There's a basic set here. Let's just make sure that we're on the basic set. Okay, so the basic set is just the little kickstand and this little like watch attachment and then the actual case itself. So that's pretty much all you get. You get the protective case, metal bracket strap, travel cover, which is cool. The travel cover and protective case is the two main things, okay? And then I got the cooler kit. So this is the one that I ended up getting. And you can see that this is on sale for $50 right now. You get the cooler, which has a little USB charger on its own. So you can see that's the front hardcover. And I have all this here. I'll show you it. So this is the unit I got, okay? This is what the cooler unit came with. You got the cooler itself. You have the kickstand. You have the front cover. You have the rubber case that goes around the Steam Deck. You have this little watch band. You have a 90-degree USB-C female to male, and then you have a USB-C to Type A. So that's what you get. That's what I got. It's a $50 item. Well, let's check out what you get from real quick from Project's Killswitch. So you can choose your customization. I got the travel kit originally, and this is the one I'm going to be giving away. Essentially, it came with these little teardown skins like this. So I got those. They didn't have these other options when I got mine. This was the only one, and then like two others. But so I got the teardown. You get the Killswitch case, you get the kickstand, and you get that little skin. But the skin's only for this part of it right here. There's nothing on for the back of it or anything like that. And then you get the stick grips, which go on the actual joysticks here, and then the travel cover. The travel cover is this right here. And if you wanted the tempered glass, that's an extra $20. But this costs $75, and you have to pre-order it. Where the JSAUX one you can get right now. So let's jump out of this, go back to full screen, and let's just talk about them. So you see the price difference. One's $50, one's $75. The one comes with a cooler, the one does not. So if you wanted to buy one that was comparable to the JSAUX one, you'd have to go and get a third-party fan somehow. That's the thing, is like they're not comparable. They're not apples to apples, so we're not going to talk about the fan. We're going to just talk about the unit itself in the case. So here's my JSAUX one. I do have the clear back plate for my JSAUX on underneath the case. Here's the hard cover for this one. Here is the hard cover in the case for the Killswitch one. So here's the front hardcover for this. I do like this more. This hardcover does seem nicer than the one from JSAUX. But when we move to the back of the unit, I don't like that this is solid black, and I don't really care for this, the way this works. It kind of just spins on there like that. I like the one on JSAUX. It's also metal. This is all cheap plastic feeling, so I'm not a big fan of that. But the replacement kit, because again, they sent me the new one. This is the one without the magnet versus the one with the magnet. These are both Dbrand cases, Killswitch cases. This is the one with the magnet back. This is the one with the non-magnet back. And they look pretty identical, which they are. I will say this, though. The older one with the magnet, It wasn't as bulky because of the magnet, which is nice. But again, why would you put a magnet on there? It just seems so weird to me. So going back, let's look at the JSAUX cover. This one's flat. It does say JSAUX there, but I don't mind that. And you can put a nice big sticker on the front of this, which is cool. You're not going to be putting a sticker on the ribbed one, so you're kind of always stuck with it looking like that, which is cool. It kind of looks like Batman's Batmobile, right? When it's all armored up. But this one, at least you could put a big sticker on it. You could be like, bam, endless one up. Boom. Or be like, I got 2 little stickers here. Bam, here's my old little endless one up, little treasure chest with coins and mushrooms coming out of it. But yeah, let's open it up now. So here's the case without the hardcover on it. You can see how it cuts down on the device there. I'll remove this. This rubber is a little bit more pliable. I've noticed it's not as hard to get off of the device, so when I want to remove that, that's it in real time. Let's go ahead and I'll put on the one that's here, my Dbrand one. So this one's the rubber is a little tougher. It did kind of catch on my skin at one point up here in the corner, and it peeled my skin away on the deck, but that's okay. So there it is. You can see it's very similar. It covers the same area. And then you can see the back of it. Nice vent opening. Nice button opening for both of them. They're both very similar in that aspect. I do like the fact that this is clear. This one's a bit harder to get off, so I'll do this one in real time too. I kind of just start on one side and go to the other. Actually, that one was pretty easy. I mean, this is the older one, so maybe it just after a period of time taking it on and off, maybe the rubber stretches out a bit. Because on the newer one, I did slide it on there, and it was a pain in the butt. But the JSAUX one, this rubber is a little bit more squishy, where this rubber seems a little harder. This rubber might be more expensive, so that could be where the cost comes from. I know that they use ABS plastic on the JSAUX one. I'm not 100% sure what they use for the plastic on Dbrand. I'm assuming it's very similar. So when you look at the two of these, here is the case for the Killswitch. That's it all together here. And then here it is with the JSAUX device. So there it is there. That's it with the case on it. So you can see them together. And look at the backs of them here. Let's talk about the different rubber materials on these. And if you can see how like there's a gap opening on how there's no gap opening on the Killswitch, but there is a gap opening for the buttons on the JSAUX one. So we can put the device in both of these, and I'll show you what that looks like. And they both have a nice big opening for the fan, does not obstruct it. But there is a $25 difference, and the unit I got did come with my cooler unit, which is really nice. This thing's super powerful. It's a beast. Listen to that. It's crazy. It's like blows my hair and stuff. This is my portable blow dryer for my beard. No, but so you got to keep that in mind. They're not 100% apples to apples. The JSAUX one's cheaper in the long run, and you get more out of it. So let's talk about the actual rubberized pieces here. So this rubber here is kind of like knurled. Let's go ahead and zoom in on it so you can take a look. So there's the rubber on the JSAUX one, on the handle and stuff here. You can hear it. Now here is the rubber on the, let me show you it on this one here. So this rubber, if you look at the plastic itself, you know, we'll click on this one. They don't sound quite the same. This plastic has more of like, the JSAUX one's a little smoother feeling to the hand. This one has more of a like kind of grain to it. This one has more of a grain to it. Do I think one is stronger than the other one? If I squeeze on them, if I just squeeze on them with nothing in them, You know, the JSAUX one does squeeze a little bit more. If you just look at them side by side here. And then if you look at the bottoms, how they latch on. This is the JSAUX with the hard case on it. You can see there's no like real rivets. It just kind of goes over it. Where this one has like these little catch rivets on it. And with this little handle. This handle's nice to get it back off, but I'll tell you what, this handle's a pain in the butt because you can't leave this hard case on and then dock it. Another thing to make note of is if you see at the top of the Killswitch one here, there's only an opening for the USB port. The JSAUX one has your power button revealed. So the JSAUX one has the power button revealed right here. And it also has the plus and minus for the volumes. So I kind of like that. I mean, maybe I forgot to turn the unit off. So I like that, though. Maybe you forgot to turn the unit off or turn it down or something. I don't know. Most of the time, you would take this off. Again, there are no little, like, nipple things down here, so it kind of slides on and off a little bit easier. It does have access to the SD card on the JSAUX one, along with the Killswitch one. You can see the opening right there. You can see the tops of them. So that's the top of the... This is the JSAUX one with the power button there and the plus and minus for the volume. And these are all open on this one. So I do like the fact that it covers them on the JSAUX one. If you look at the unit, just, you know, back to back, again, this looks a little slicker to me. I'm a big aesthetics person, so I like the stylizing of this one more. That is the JSAUX one. So that pretty much covers it. We've talked about the price. You know, Dbrand's $75. It comes with a couple things that, you know, the JSAUX one doesn't come with. Notably, it doesn't come with a front skin like that, so you can pick a skin when you do the travel kit. But otherwise, I'd rather have the cooler than a skin. So, and I'd also rather save $25. So in the end, I'm going to pick the JSAUX case over the Dbrand one. Do I think Dbrand is a decent company? Yeah, but they didn't reply to me on any of my Twitter messages or any of my requests. That's kind of lame. The customer service, from what I've experienced, is pretty decent, though, from them. Like, they realized they made a mistake with the magnetic back. They did a make good. They sent me my new one. And not only, just to give them a shout out here, Dbrand, since they did make a good, since they did a make good, they gave me this little USB-C female to male adapter with the new unit without the magnet. And they also give you this little plate that allows you to insert this into the official Steam dock, so then you can put your case on the Steam dock itself, which is nice. And they did not have this or this in their original, but they added it realizing that that would be a good thing to do. So kudos to them. Do I think you could go wrong with either one? Not really. I think they're both good. I think that JSAUX just offers a little bit more in kind of customization of maybe you want one that isn't a cooler. Maybe you want one that actually has a hub on the back with USB ports and stuff. They have that. They also have another one that's an M2 one. So real quick, let's bring that up and check it out. We have the basic set, and then you have the cooler set like I got that came with the cooler itself. And then there's a hub kit that comes with a USB based hub. It's 11-in-1 hub. There's an M2 slot kit. And then there's a power bank and an ultimate kit that are both coming soon. But even this power bank kit is still about the same price as that other one from Dbrand. But if you're interested in buying any of the stuff from JSAUX, I'll throw some links down in the description. I don't think you can go wrong with either one. So happy gaming, enjoy your Steam Deck, and let me know which case do you think looks better. I mean, because maybe you like the way that the Killswitch case has those shiny rubber sides. Do they feel like they do anything? No, absolutely not. I think it's there just for aesthetic reasons. And again, I'm a big fan of saving money. So I choose JSAUX. Yeah, I feel like I should have just said, I choose you, Pikachu. But no. So JSAUX, you're awesome. Keep up the good work. And yeah, impressive. Very impressive. Both of the companies do pretty decent jobs, but Dbrand, you're very, very expensive. You know, think about lowering that cost a little bit. But thanks a lot. See you down in the comments. Peace.